Chappell cheered all the way up to the middle. Everyone off the backside standing up, cheering him up to the middle. And this is last test match.
Chappell facing Abdul Qadir.
It's in the air but safe, and will beat Kazim away to the boundary. Greg Chappell's first boundary, and Australia moved to 2 for 75.
Good shot. Sarfraz can't get the boot on it, and that's away to the boundary.
Shot. Beautiful shot. Azim to Chappell.
That's going to beat Mosen and Qadir over the boundary rope. So Greg Chappell showing a bit more aggression after tea. Sarfraz to Chappell again. Quick single. In comes Mosen. He'll shy the stumps. Chappell's home. And they're overthrows. This could be it. Chappell turning for the second. He'll be back for the third. Hughes is flying. He'll come back for the fourth. And this run makes Greg Chappell the most prolific scorer of runs in the history of cricket in Australia. 18,000 people rise to their feet and cheer one of the greatest batsmen of all time.
And Chappell smiles, but listen to the crowd. Works Madasta, there's the jump for the side.
And they're the two. Qasim picks up. Chappell comes back for the second, and he has now scored 7,000 runs in Test cricket. He's the first Australian batsman to reach that target and becomes the 6th batsman in the history of the game to have scored 7,000 runs.
Greg Chappell, in fact, looking for just one run to be the highest scorer for Australia against Pakistan at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Amazingly, no Australian has made a century against Pakistan here, although this is only the 3rd test between the two countries on this ground. And that boundary will take him to 83, and that score, beating your old mate Redder, Staffy.
Yes, Ian, and what a great way to start the day for Greg Chappell. The new ball only in its 5th over, and with that boundary, he knocks off Ian Redpath's record.
That's in the air, but picking the gap between the 3rd slip and gully. That'll be away for the 8th boundary to Greg Chappell, and also brings up the Australian 250. Greg Chappell in a very aggressive mood this morning. 3 boundaries to start the morning. Australia 3 for 254.
Shot. Don't quite go. Outfield a little slow there. Border's coming back quickly for the 3rd. Good running from Alan Border. Good support.
And a fine shot. It wasn't all that short. He was quickly onto the back foot and hit it right in the middle of the bat. 9 boundaries, 98 runs. Slips are down. Sarfraz comes in. Gets a single. He goes to 99. Throws by Mosen. Nui gave some overthrows again. What a coincidence, Richie, that would have been. But how annoyed would a Sarfraz been?
Shot. Beautiful stroke. What a marvellous way to bring up 100 with the classic cover drive we've seen so often over the years from this great player. His wife, Judy, is so pleased. She knows this is his last international game of cricket for Australia. A century to Greg Chappell.
Another Chappell drive, and it's another classic. Beautifully timed, perfectly placed. and 4 from the minute it left the bat. Oh, what a shot. Beautiful timing. That ball just a little short outside off stump. And on this occasion, it's cut off by Zahir down at the backward point.
Chappell picking that hook shot up, and a couple of bounces over the boundary. It's 4 for 348.
It's 138 not out at the moment. That is a tremendous performance. Good shot too. Nice way to go on to 142. Got that through. The outfield is quicker over there. It's going downhill. 4 more to Chappell. 150 up for Greg Chappell. Beautiful, beautiful stroke. Placed with precision. And not hit all that hard, but with super timing. Attempted bouncer. And Greg Chappell's right on top form today. That's close. Yes, indeed. Kept a bit low, played across it, and I think it would have hit about middle and leg. And the whole crowd rises now to Greg Chappell. 182 in his last Test match innings. He made 108 in his first Test match innings in Perth, 182 in his last Test match innings at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Former Australian captain, one of the greatest players ever to wear the baggy green cap and to grace the cricket field on behalf of this country.